What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video. So we're gonna do a stimulus package, stimulus check update, and we're gonna take a look at some polls. So I want to take a look at some national polls when it comes to the stimulus package. What do the people think when it comes to the stimulus package? I also want to talk about the income breakdown. So we're starting to get more information right now. How the houses, they're doing their markups, so they're getting everything together when it comes to the next stimulus package. And I want to take a look at what they're saying about the income levels. I know we've been talking about, is it going to be 50,000 or less, 75,000 or less? We're going to briefly talk about that because I think that's important. The reason we're only going to briefly talk about it because it could change, but as of right now, I will tell you where they currently are when it comes to that. But first off, you guys can do me a favor, please hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. Okay, so let's talk about these income levels. So as of right now, they want to keep it the same. Okay, they want to keep it the same as the $1,200 stimulus check. So $75,000 for individual and then $150,000 per couple. And so that's what we're looking at right now. Now, of course, it would phase out. So it's not going to be less than 75, just less than 75,000. So if you made between 75,000 and 99,000, then it would phase out and completely go away at 99,000. So that's what they want to do right now. They want to keep it the same way that the $1,200 stimulus check was. And so I think that's the best way to go at this point, because as I stated in a video a couple of days ago, you can't use old information to say that you want to target someone. If it's 2019 tax return, that's not targeting. You can't target. You don't know what a person's been doing for the last 2 years. And obviously during the pandemic, some people might have lost their jobs. So that's just not going to be an accurate way of doing things. Another thing I want to talk about are the adult dependents and the child dependents. So how much is that amount going to be? And we've heard talks of $500, $600, but it looks like right now it's going to be $1,400. And so it'll be $1,400 per individual, $1,400 per dependent. So that's what we're looking at right now when it comes to the stimulus checks. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these national polls here. So the CBS News poll says 83% of the Americans approve of Congress passing additional COVID relief. So that's the whole package. So you have 83% of people saying, yes, you know what? Let's do another package. And the Yahoo News YouGov poll says 74% of Americans approve of a $2,000 stimulus check. 74% of Americans. And then in the Quinnipiac poll, 68% of Americans support a rescue package and 78% of Americans support stimulus checks. And so you see here, an overwhelming amount of Americans support stimulus. They support a COVID relief. And so this should be a wake-up call, hopefully, to Democrats, to some of the Democrats that are kind of on the fence as far as if they want to move forward with another stimulus package. We have some moderates like Joe Manchin that's saying, I don't know if we should move forward with another stimulus check, needs to be more targeted, all that. This should be a wake-up call to some of those Democrats and hopefully some Republicans that see that, hey, let's look at this. We have the vast majority of people. These are different polls, okay? We have a vast majority of people who want another stimulus package and they want more stimulus checks. And so we need to provide for them. That is our job, to represent the people. And so hopefully this will sway some people. We'll just have to see. Now, you do have the budget reconciliation. You have that move, but it would be much nicer if you could pull at least 10 Republican senators over to vote for another stimulus package. And it's going to be in their best interest anyway, because we're going to look back on this whole pandemic and we're going to understand that, hey, you know what? We had some bipartisan support to begin with. So last year there was some bipartisan support, but now it's a whole different story and we're still in a bad situation. So we'll have to see where they go with this. But I mean, this is a pretty strong message coming from different polls, national polls, that are saying, you know what, yes, we need more relief. And of course, the argument against this is going to be, well, you're giving the American people free money. Of course, they're going to say that we should get another stimulus check. But there are a lot of people suffering, okay? And I've always been against the term free money when you are the one that's actually giving the government money and they're just giving you your money back. I have a real problem with calling that free money. Now, the vast majority of people who are receiving these stimulus checks either have a job now or they had a job in the past and they were paying taxes. And those are the people who are benefiting from these stimulus checks, this free money. So people who have put money into the system are now getting some money back. It's just like when you pay for your car insurance and you never use it until you get in an accident. And then now you're saying, hey, look, I got in an accident. I need to be taken care of. So if you're there to support the American people, we should at least see bipartisan support when it comes to a situation like this. You have the majority of the people wanting this. So we'll have to follow this. We'll have to see what happens. Right now, they're doing the impeachment trial. So we're hoping the week of the 22nd, we're hoping that the House can move forward and go ahead and approve this stimulus package once we get everything on paper. So once everything comes out of the committees and we get everything on paper, we can see it. Then hopefully the House can go ahead and approve it and then send it over to the Senate for final approval. And then from the Senate, then it will go to the president so he can sign off on it. So that's where we are right now. If you guys have any questions, please post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.